Hi Colin, thank you so much for coming to Dundee to Dare. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's been great. I mean, I've only seen a couple of the games so far, but even what I've seen, the standards is as high, if not higher, than ever before. And it's just great getting to spend a whole day wandering around, playing games, chatting to teams. I mean, it's not really work, you know, it's more fun than work, so loving it.
You gave some useful advice in there on how to pitch to you. Do you want to recap that for people that might be watching this?
Sure. I mean, essentially it's tell us what you're doing. You know, there's so many people out there making great content, but if we don't know about it, we're never going to be able to commission them. So it's just keep us up to date with what you're doing, show us what you're passionate about, show us where your expertise lies, what tech you've got. If you happen to be watching a show on Channel 4 that you think, oh, actually we could do a great game around that, just give us a shout. We're not difficult to track down. Pitch something in, but equally, even if that doesn't work for us, as long as we know about the company and what sort of things the company is capable of doing and wants to do, then we can always keep them in mind and get back to them saying, oh, actually, now the time's right for that idea. We've got a show coming up maybe, or an idea germinating, and we can get back in touch with someone and maybe something can come out of it that way.
I believe that you studied at Dundee, is that right? I mean, how was your experience here?
Yeah, I'm a Dundee boy. I've spent most of my life here. I studied at Abertay, actually before the games degree came along. I think the year after I graduated they started doing it, which I'm not taking too personally. They waited until I was gone. But yeah, so my heart's here in Dundee. I'm still still heavily involved with Abertay and its games courses. I sit on the university court. So I love what happens here in Dundee. Everything around Abertay and Dare is brilliant for the industry. So it's great that I'm able to get Channel 4 involved.
And just lastly, what's your game of the moment, if you've got one?
My game of the moment is actually a bizarre one. So Jodie that I was speaking with earlier, we were just talking about this, but there's an iOS game that came out last week, Swedish game called Rimmed Capsule, which is Swedish for space capsule. Just this beautiful, really simple little strategy game, but with Tetris pieces. So it's like Tetris crossed with Minecraft. Gorgeous little arty game made by one guy in Sweden. Couple of quid, but I lost the whole of last weekend to it.
Colin, thank you very much.
That's all, thank you.
Thank you.